Let's go. Rose Bowl.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads.
Undefeated.
As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles.
That number 1 draft pick.
The top-seeded team in the playoff.
As if I leave early.
Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football,
let's get it,
Florida State. Street. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Martin. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We come out in the playoff game, Curtin. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could... And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all...
First down here for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Martin. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback still with the football. Fights off a defender.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to...
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Woo-hoo, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On the run, it's Martin. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to the left side. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Fights through the tackler. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The gain makes it second and medium. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. He spins out of a tackle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. So that takeaway will end regulation play, but we've got more football coming up. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. If you get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Trying the run, it's Martin. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We'll check these things out. 6, 7.